Hey everybody, it's your girl JLove81. I am doing a unboxing video. Well, it's not really unboxing because I already opened the box. I was too excited. I got a box from Video Game Dust Sleeves. You can find them on Facebook and you can also find them on Instagram, which is where I found mine. We're going to show you what I got. Okay, so I just opened up my box. This was in the box, my receipt from Video Game Dust Sleeves. They are amazing. I've been in touch with Chris and he has been absolutely wonderful when it comes to taking orders, asking what you would like, making suggestions. Like he is a really good dude. I definitely recommend, if anybody's looking for sleeves, cases, to check them out. So this is what they come in. This is the Super Nintendo sleeve, Turtles in Time. I'm gonna open these up. They were packaged really nicely. He had tons of bubble wrap in there. I took it out before the video, and they were really well packaged. Obviously you could see, like, here, the Nintendo dust sleeve. So we're gonna open these up. Okay, so here is what we have. These are all my sleeves. Very well made. The quality is absolutely amazing. I am extremely satisfied with these. They are so awesome looking. And you guys know that the original dust covers for the NES are black, plain black. They're thicker than these, but I can promise you these are really well made. The detail is amazing, just like the box art cover. These are my 3 top games from my childhood. I clearly remember getting these for Christmas. The years that it came out, these are games that I've been collecting since I was about 4. But I'll give you an example. Like, these are the original Zeldas for the NES. This one is for my reproduction hack game, Outlanders, The Legend of Zelda Outlanders. So he specially made this, as well as this for my Super Mario 3 mix, which is another hacked game. So he also can custom make them depending on your request. And he is a really cool person. Even went as far as giving me some of these Nintendo 64 ones, and some of these are ones that he just started making way before he got, you know, better and better. And I can tell you the quality of these are amazing too. For the Nintendo 64, these sleeves are really cute. I definitely recommend them. I'm gonna show you how they look with the games inside them. Here are the Sega Genesis sleeves. So you have Sonic the Hedgehog. And I'm telling you, for loose copies, these are awesome. They're awesome dust covers to have if you have loose copies, which I have a lot of loose, like most of my games are loose copies because I do not want to pay the extra money for the box version. I mean, if I come across and it's a decent price, it's not so bad, but just the replica of the box art's amazing. So these are the Sega Genesis ones. You got the Aladdin one. Road Rash. Everybody remembers Road Rash. And that's what I love about it. Like, for example, Contra. Just look, this is just the same thing as the box art. It's amazing how detailed these are. These are the Super Nintendo ones. You got the Turtles in Time, one of my favorite Super Nintendo games of all times, probably the best Ninja Turtle game to ever come out on the system. And I actually do mean what I say, because even this game right here, I have the Ninja Turtles 2 arcade for the NES. This was the best game for the Nintendo, but they definitely stepped it up with Turtles in Time. And of course, it's a much better version than what we got with the Sega Genesis Hyperstone Heist version. So you got the Contra 3. So these dust sleeves are freaking amazing. Like I said, I definitely recommend these guys. They also gave me their logos, so definitely check them out. I'm going to show you what everything looks like with the games inside it. But yeah, that's pretty much it. These logos, that's the logo right here. I recommend checking them out on Facebook and Instagram. I've been in touch with them through Instagram, believe it or not. But this is so cute. All right, let's show you what it looks like with the games in it. So guys, these are pretty much it with the games in them. Here's the Sega Genesis ones, and that's what it would look like. So Road Rash, which was a different shape from most of the Sega Genesis. This is the standard Sega Genesis cartridge. That's how it would fit. Absolutely perfect. You can stand them up however you want to stack them now, display them. That's what I like about these. Now, if you remember, as far as the old NES covers, they were really basic. They were standard. They either said Nintendo. This, for example, this was the standard version. And you also had the plain black ones. Now, these are thicker than these, but the quality of these are perfect. This does its job, and this is amazing the way it looks. I mean, the details is incredible. You'll see the difference with the way Mario looks in this and the way it looks in this.
Sway.
I mean, this is great, especially for collectors. Every to the T. I definitely recommend checking them out if you're looking for a custom one like this. This is my Super Mario Brothers 3 mix that I got at Too Many Games convention in Philadelphia. And this is pretty much the character from the Super Mario 3 mix, which is a mix of different Mario Brothers characters and his power-ups and stuff like that. So they custom made that for me. And then this one is another hacked The Legend of Zelda Outlands, which is custom made, which I thought is really well made for this. And I'll show you. And this is what it looks like. I had it autographed by James Rolfe, Angry Video Game Nerd, and Mike Matei. So this I definitely want to protect. What the standard Super Nintendo dust covers look like. So most of my Super Nintendo games are protected by these plastic, really hard plastic covers. I'll show you what it looks like in its new, and there you have it. Now you gotta take off the plastic because it will not fit if you try to keep this on. So keep these, save these in case you find more loose copies of games, and then eventually you could always get a sleeve for it later on, or let him know and he'll work with you. And that's pretty much it. Has the indentation just like the game. I mean, this is fantastic. I'm very happy with it. So as you can see, these are the Super Nintendo ones. So the game is in there. Battletoads, Double Dragon, that's in there. Yoshi's Island. This game actually annoyed the hell out of me. I really wasn't big on this. I enjoyed the original better. And I do like the Yoshi games, like Yoshi's Woolly World, Yoshi's Story. That game, it had to be the baby crying. It was just annoying. And here are the Super Nintendo dust sleeves, which look like that. And they slip right in. I mean, this is very easy. I think this is really well made. The details are amazing. They're amazing. They do amazing work. Just the fact that it's like a replica of the box art. Hell, you don't need a box now, which is a lot more expensive. This is why I go the cheaper route and get loose copies of games. I think I only have like one NES that's boxed, and that is Yoshi. And I thank my friend Rick for that. He hooked me up with a good price for that. I can't wait to stand these up in the game room. Look how awesome that looks. Even the sides, he went as far as like putting detail on the sides, just like I said, the same as the box art. This is like my fondest memory. I know it's probably the least favorite out of everybody's Mario Brothers, because we all know that this is not the original Super Mario Brothers 2. It was the version that we got here in the United States. But I just remember getting this on Christmas, and it was a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun with it. Of course, this is one of the best Mario games of all time. Besides, I enjoy Super Mario World personally. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. So if you guys are looking for some of these slip covers, you know, I recommend checking out Video Game Dust Sleeves, or Video Game Dust Sleeves UK if you're in the United Kingdom. If you're in the United States, Video Game Dust Sleeves. And you would follow Chris, who's on Instagram. They're also on Facebook. And if you were in the UK, contact Melmissa97. And I'll put the link. Put these here just to show you guys. I'm gonna put them back in the game room with the rest of Nintendo games, but you could lay these out however you want it. This is how it would look sideways. Obviously, you know, most people will lay them like that, but you can lay them sideways. Super Nintendo, the same thing. If you feel like lining them up like this, you know, whatever way you feel like doing. Same with the Sega Genesis games. I mean, it's probably best because you can't see the label. It's hidden now. This is the best way to line these up. I like them like that. I like to display them just like that. The Nintendo 64 games, the same thing. Probably best to line them up that way, but you don't have to. You can line them up this way. I get the labels. I got the labels from Etsy. It drove me nuts to not have labels on these. So Etsy has a really good price, and they'll send you a book of the entire Nintendo 64 collection. So you can just hold on to that, and as you get games for it, just slap on the labels. And that's pretty much it. As far as the Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis, and Nintendo 64. Now, I did order some more. I would be getting those in a few weeks. I'm getting Game Boy Advance ones, and you guys will see why. So eventually, maybe in the next few months, I'm going to do an updated game room tour video. But I'm in the middle of changing things around, and obviously I have to get a lot more shelving. A lot more. But yeah, things are getting a little crowded, as you could tell. But here are my Game Boy Advance games. So I am getting custom made cases, and they're going to look fantastic. I am really excited to see how that comes out, and those are the cases that I just got today. And they look really good. There's the Sega Genesis. Here's the Super Nintendo covers. I like displaying them, Nintendo 64 covers, personally, upright, but they look fantastic. And once again, I'd like to thank Video Game Dust Sleeves. There is their logo. So you got the USA, and you have the UK. So please hit them up on Facebook or Instagram, and they can definitely make these custom cases. Okay guys, that concludes the video. I hope you like it. Remember, if you like the video, click the like button, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment below. Let me know what you guys think of the custom made sleeves. I am so excited. I feel like kicking everybody in the back. You guys made my day. I appreciate you, Chris. Thank you so much for everything you do. Follow them, Video Game Dust Sleeves. Get your custom sleeves. Sega Genesis, 64, Nintendo, Super Nintendo, they do it all. And I'm really impressed, and I am looking to get more. So as soon as I get those in, I'll do another video. Take care, guys.